We have seen it a few times, but a nice little rocket barrage would be lovely. Yeah, Rocketeers are marching forward. Yes. Impact's already going into the HQ at the moment, as the Germans are flooding the area slightly with shells. Valkyria tanker is lagging in. Oh, these poor babies. Oh, poor baby. Yeah, from the other side of the map, random shelling, and we are getting ready for the Czechian barrage. Oh, beautiful, gorgeous. Rockets are traveling over. Interesting, they are trying. That was a bit too close. Next barrage should come in a moment. Yeah, they're shelling the area, but BFTB is not even here yet. BFTB is still taking some time right now. Yeah, now would be the rocket time. That could connect. I think that hit the engine slightly, but the Maya should be able to go. But oh, no! Driver got removed, and now everybody has to move on to land, but people were able to make it in there. A semi-victory for Valkyria there in the north. In the Valkyria north, as we can call it at this point. Now that being said, right now, as you see on the map, it's a so-so. They try to hint us of the northern units here. But this is gonna be a fun one. This should be a good one. Right. Back and forth at the moment with the capture progress so far. That being said, Valkyria here a bit low on the numbers. Grandmaster of Infantry Zandiari is making his way forwards. Man should really kick me. See, if he had kicked me, I could have had a whole squad now. It doesn't... No, one slot is blocked. Could have been such a helpful thing. Not too much going on at the center at the moment. Ooh, splash there. That's unhealthy. Zandiari at the hard cap itself. Alone. Lonely. Jesse and Zushi going on the right there. Zandiari lying in wait. Smells the enemy. But doesn't see the enemy. There we go. Zandiari goes. And wakes up. Lovely. Let's have a bit of a swoosh here for a moment. As we look to the north again. So I get more of an angle here. There we go. Beautiful. Explosion there. Tank goes down. Alright. It's a slow little start. It's a nice little but a bit of a slow start. Not too much carnage yet. Both teams are only slowly getting a feel here. Valkyria squad. There we go. Now I got removed. Good man, Zandiari. Northern snipe? Oh, you saucy devils, Valkyria. Valkyria trying to rocket snipe the garrison here on the border. Smart thing. Smart thing. Sadly, they're not able to connect yet. They have not destroyed the garrison here yet. They have to. I love that smoking water thing there. The truck beneath the water. But they have not hit the... Oh. One of these might actually connect at some point. It's an odd little garrison. It's gonna take some attempts to get that. Because I don't know exactly where it is. At the moment, again, back and forth between Valkyria and BFTB here, trying to get the upper hand in this tug of war. That being said, so far we have clearly a dominant hand in capture terms from Valkyria. On the other hand, when it comes to just people on the hard cap or close to the hard cap, it's clearly BFTB here. So even though halfway captured already for Valkyria, I would still say BFTB has potentially the upper hand here. Because if those people right there just make it into the hard cap zone quickly enough, they can instantly block that. Zandiari going for a swim. Competitive had it loose. Well, it's a man running. just gonna walk into the hard cap and cap it. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk, yeah. It's going well. It's going swell. Is he just gonna stand there, keep jumping the whole time, or does he have any kind of climbing area? He knows that people are close, okay. Well, he's there in the hard cap, that's helpful. And the overall situation is BFTB is not going to cap this. Capture goes to the aquatic forces of Valkyria. Valkyria showing why the water, why the canals and Carentan are their home turf. Oh, and Zanieri made it onto the boat. Lovely, there we go. Hey, there we go. Alright, with that being said, well, that was very fun. I would like to see a bit of the map here right now. Situation going alright. Valkyria, on the other hand, though, struggling in the city here. If they trade well and they clear out the inner city, then everything is good. If BFTB is able to keep a presence here, then over time I feel like Canal Crossing is going to be in real big danger here. Potentially lots of danger in the area here. But that happens on. Look, now we're playing an update 19 at the moment. If you're curious, if you watched a lot of this at some point in the years to come, the weeks to come, or whatever. And yes, it means now that the bar and the FG42 come with a bipod. And I do wonder if we're gonna see anybody try out the bipod today. I feel like we're not gonna see that really, but maybe. Chances are always there while they are doing their little rocketeering. They're trying to advance here. Dorothy. No. Also not. It's a back and forth. Adorable. Okay. Come on. And against Dorothy now. The rocket hit the bush. Ah. This goes down. They are trying to cross this open area. Smoke would be a great benefactor for this. They are really loving their rockets here tonight. Imagine if we had a smoke bazooka shell, which was a thing. These boys would be happy. Oh. Alright, that's gonna take some time. Let's have a little peek somewhere else. Is that a recon tank? That is a... Ha! Well, sad recon tank destruction there, but what happened there before? Ooh! Recon tank managed to take out a Panzer IV. Nothing was wasted. Very nice from the slightly glitchy tank there. Very nice. Algeria, little check up there. Still not able to get really control over the center area here. They're trying to do a bit of a southern flank here with Red Dwarf and with Riar. Best I can do right now is explosion on the other side, by the way, is to clear out this line and then have at least 1 or 2 people here just so enemies can't cross it anymore. And with that, you can then focus completely on this whole zone here. Because right now, there is still the problem that the enemy can just keep on attacking from the north into the hard cap. And wouldn't it be lovely if they could, you know, focus on other things? Like shooting the enemy that's appearing in front of them. Ay. And I have to say, there is something magical about Valkyria tanks tonight. Skillicy, Vandry, and Desert Fox. worst tanker hiccup in history. Good God. Lovely strafe there. Very nice strafe from the enemy commander. That was a plane. Tank. Did he stop? Because the tank should provide some fire support here, but they're not really moving at all in. Is there any other kind of tank? Well, there is an abandoned tank. There is an empty recon tank in the water. I didn't even see that. The whole Fuhrpark is here. Amazing. Ah, there is a, what is that? That's two dots. Panzer IV on the other side. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah. Always have a Valkyria and their tankers. Oh, rocket. What? Just want to saw a rocket coming. Oh well. We'll check up there on the inner city part again. BFTB now pushing in again into the hard cap, starting the cap progress here. Should get defended easily by the garrison that has not been built here. Wait, what? Alright, because they don't have control over this area at all. The whole sector is a mess at the moment. The southern one as well. They're trying to clear out the center more. Good, good. But it's taking too long and right now having some trouble here. The good thing they have some people in the back line. Spayman there. Panky. And Corvette are gonna clear this out. Panky waddling forward. Let's have one little Panky shot. Ah! I thought it was somebody still on the bridge. Oh well. Not gonna happen then. Ah, that would have been lovely. Let's keep an eye on these guys. Trench situation. Blyer and Cynics here. About to jump through. Get one of the enemies. Sinks. Danger spot. We'll see the enemy commander. Primo command tonight for BFTB here. And as I zoom out and the dots get too far, I realize that I have been too far. There we go, it's better. But at the moment, not really much movement here. I can still say that some people are trying to break through. There we go, good removal. Aralan making his way through, yeah. Golem as well, familiar faces. Probably gonna get stopped in a moment. Yeah. But they were able to remove some OPH here. Problem is the OP is gonna rebuild. Garrison is the big name. They need to get this garrison. And I really like their, you know, garrison sniping attempts. But they abandoned them, realizing that they are struggling with it. I would say go again for it. That was really, really well. If you get that garrison, you know, you have only at the moment one guy that can rebuild it. Because Primo's not gonna make it back there. This is going to get plopped by Blyer here maybe in a moment. All the foliage. Yeah, missed. Grenades would be key here. All the little spots. All the crunch little corners. That being said, we see that people are breaking through right now. Smoke artillery coming in very late here. Ooh, the ones ahead is alright. Whoopi should now start stopping some people here. Yeah, Aaron about to get stopped as well, potentially. Very nice. Very good. Valkyria starting to clear out the northern... Starting to clear out the northern area here more and more. Can Aaron... Things would be good, OP here, and then carry on and get that garrison. With your fancy little haircut. Yeah, that's not great. And removal. Dorothy lying in wait. Multiple people are making their way here. That's a bombing run. Bombing run. Ooh, directly on the garrison northwards. That takes care of the garrison and of rock and roll. Yep. And Petronas potentially as well. Nah, Petronas survives. Okay, garrison removed though. That's gonna sting slightly. And you can see one thing, Valkyria did not manage to clear out the inner city. Look at that. They did not succeed at all. BFTB is even more dominant now in the E and F row here. The thing is, they can still recover from this problem here if Valkyria manages to clear out that garrison and the connector here. If the enemy is not able to make its way in. Oh! And the man fell nearly on it. Well. Just barely. HLL, another run there. Yeah, get stopped again. They need to get together in there. So that is. For a moment I thought, what is that? It's not precision strike, is it? I'm getting a bit annoyed here with Valkyria. They had so many possibilities here. They need to get in with more people. Heck, I'll take jump grenades at this point. Dorf, you got C. Yeah. Uh-huh. It was a friendly nade, wasn't it? Very nice reactions there. But not enough. Andrea about to remove the OP. OP gets removed and no late spawners either. Ah, Valkyria, they're struggling with the removal of the northern area. But they are they're cringing. They're clinging onto this more and more. Tanks are getting destroyed on the X side on the other hand. But control is not the word of tonight at the moment. Valkyria really having some troubles here at the moment of keeping their front clear. Or even just setting up a front. Is that like only 80? No, it's 100 people. Okay. I feel like this point is gonna get flipped in a moment. I hear something coming in. Bombing run, bit late, but sure. Very much in the north. You could have just done, at this point, you could have just bombed then the back line, just started shooting the front line. I mean, it's a full clear out, but you don't have any units that are moving at the moment, so they're just gonna respawn, so that makes it slightly pointless. And nice, because you know that the garrison is somewhere here. Nice garrison bump, bombing run, bump down this line here. In the meantime, infantry clears out this area and you're golden. Alright, one of the very laggy tanks of Valkyria. What is going on with their tanks here tonight? Yeah, I can understand why. Rotzauk, I know why you didn't hit on the. Yeah, I can Oh, really? That's amazing. What a scary tank to face. What a scary tank to face. Good God. And oddly enough, again, it seems like they are spreading out a bit here more. It's a big old back if I'm gonna actually go somewhere else for a moment. I was going here because I thought they might have had something here against those, but no. I thought maybe there's a soul plate or something. No, not the case. If they at least would get a garrison up here and then just spread out, you know, to the sides a bit more and just clear out the inner city. Because people can keep respawning everywhere here. Right now, Valkyria could really do well with a little network. Either commit to this or commit to this, but both you can't do at the same time. Because there we go, garrison stands, good. Bit of an inner city fight. Why not? Time for me to drink some for a moment. While Yoshi is lying in wait there. One of the many flares goes up. Ooh, Yoshi cam. Oh, is he gonna get surprised by Langy up there? Window? No, man's already aiming up there. Lane coming in and... Not quick enough. Alright, what's going on in the city here? Sorry, in the bridge area here. Also, let me just do a little ad thing before the match starts. Yoink. More rockets coming in. I do like that Valkyria is trying, you know, the rocket sniping you over and over and over. What I don't like is that they still have not hit the freaking garrison up there. Such a nice attempt. Such a nice attempt of, you know, doing that. There we go. Bridge kill. But just over and over the same trouble here. You'd think one of these tanks would not just charge and then lag to death. But no, just have one here and just provide firepower. Just, not even two guys, just one guy in a tank here, light tank. Beautiful. Nah. Valkyria loves the explosions here, but they're not committing to actually hitting something with it at the moment. Center area still under attack. Sector is filled with BFTB at the moment, and it's no wonder. BFTB had so much playground here. Raptor and others in the water. Amphibian troops, very smart, very nice. Could do also well atop the ground there by shelling some enemies, but, you know, that's that. Not looking too smart at the moment. Valkyria, there we go. Respawn, still not enough because they instantly get removed from the southern units here. Golem also making it. This is getting problematic at the moment. This is getting very problematic. Valkyria about to lose the cap here, the whole area. Heck, I'll even take a tank right now in the sector just to body block, you know. Yeah, I would need to be on the bridge, but still. Did they just decay their own man? And with that shameful tank shell, the point falls. Canal Crossing goes into the hands of BFTB, die betrunkenen Fliesentischbesitzer. Line is at least looking good on pumping station. Nice garrison situation here. And in theory, Valkyria could start taking this back quickly. Promise, though, I don't think they have the ziggity-zaggity power for that. Yes, they're starting to cap, but I think that's gonna change in a moment. I could have gone better. Yep, removed. Fear running for his life and gets removed. Again, too many people. Too many people for just two Valkyrias here at the moment. What are you? One of the tankers still alive? Good. Slightly burning, but still good. But I have to say, I'm happy seeing that at the electrical company we see some Valkyria more and Darken and co. That's nice. Then on the canal side, up there south of the canal, we have some more people making their way into the hard cap here. Now, BFTB should be able to easily block this. They have the complete upper hand here. They have massive control in the area, and they can all just run into the circle. So if Paul Rusty, Jesse, Scope, never mind, one of those people that I just mentioned runs into the hard cap, that already might block the whole thing here. That is if they run into this cap. There we go, there we go, and now they are not... Ooh. Still a back and forth, very weak, well weak, very low little rocket there. Are they trying to get scope up there? Surely now they at least need to shell that little opening there. Bombing run coming in again, another bombing run. Counter rocket snipes, lovely, or counter mortars. Ooh, that's down the line, that's down the line, that's gonna be extra crunchy. Yes, Miss Toshi there. Zandiari running with his tiny little Zandiari legs, and that's enough for him to escape the death rain. The question is now, will Zandiari do his old shenanigans again? Did they just come from behind? I'm a bit worried about their AT rocket support here with mortaring. Yeah, that will do it. Now, of course, this is also a nice little fight because, of course... Ooh, sorry. Because, of course... I always like when there's a bit of a national fight. Now, BFTB being... Woo, a German team... and Valkyria being a mix of Czech and Slow... players. That's a nice little get-together, you know? Same thing when the Finns let loose play, you know, when it's just Finns. Very nice. Very nice animation there, and destruction of the tank front. Alright. Other tank also slightly crunchy already. Valkyria is having some trouble. Very nice outfit there. Look at you. Doesn't really, you know, make you that camouflage in the city, but... the slightly delayed ricochet sound. Beautiful. Main mobile. Second rocket, come on. Ah, goes down. Not gonna be a second rocket. Maybe it's a Carentan there on the side. Ah, he's getting tempted, he might not make it though. Yep, that's too open to make it there. Whoa, cheeky, up from the window there. Tank's getting repaired though. Valkyria again back on the defense there. Ooh, they might actually get a rocket from behind. I have to say, I do like the overall amount of rockets that are being used here from both sides. Soft air with a rocket, maybe? Nah, doesn't have the ping, I guess. Okay. Now, the interesting is here... Sorry, the interesting thing is, of course, we update 19 at the moment, which means that tankers are also able to drop supplies and build their own... Sure. Where was I? Right, that they are able to build their own repair stations and barricades and other shenanigans. Will tank fight here because I heard something? No, but they're getting hit from behind, which is not helpful. And the second Valkyrie tank also goes down, surrounded fully from the north, from the east, from the south. Oh, painful. Darkman, there we go. Stops the enemy if I can do any damage. Very nice. Still Zandiari and the others are trying to get in there, and they're trading with people on the other side. But surely the enemy knows at this point that, hey, there's an OP there or something. Yeah, let's remove it. It's not just one, it's two actually. Ugh. What's that? That's Pyrodops. This is a really important area, and now they just lost one of the OPs here in the area. If the other one goes as well, this is all, well, not all over, but this whole little spot here is over. Zandiari. Ooh, peeking, very nice. Problem is again, BFTB very nice with the rocketing here tonight. Second rocket might remove the OP. I'm waiting for Software to do the second rocket. Come on. Nah, he's not gonna do it, it seems. Yeah, but they've spotted him. Software might shoot this rocket in the moment. Yep, and they're blasting the area now. They're blasting the area. People need to run. More and Toshi need to disperse. Oh, slow there. And a removal. If but Yuri getting close, this OP is about to get removed. Pop. Late spawn. And Dark shoots at Yari. Oh, buddy, that's not gonna help your cause. Oh. Yeah, he knows the enemy is close because he can build something. Here's... So lucky. Quickly builds another OP, will get removed by Paul Rust there. He's gonna see the smoke, maybe. He's gonna see the barrel. Oh, you gorgeous checkman, you. Very nice job there from Zandiari there. But that's the fighting at the moment on the river, well, the riverfront, the canal front. Also a little Nordi Raya in the back. Interesting. Actually, let's look at the map for a moment. Yeah, there we go. It's not looking good, is it? Little saboteur group also. I say little, that's 2 squads and a garrison now in the back. Red zone garrison in the back next to another garrison. They're gonna expand from here. They have 2 heavy tanks at the moment up here in the north, and that's pretty much it. Doesn't seem like Valkyria is committing to the medium focus of the last few updates here. Recon tank in the south. Oh, it's getting troubling. As Paul Rust goes forward and removes the next OP there. Alright, where do we go, kids? Where do we go? Let's go in the garden area for a moment, because we're not gonna watch this again, probably. In this run. Very nice. So from BFTB side as well. Jesus. Laggy little black boy, you. Main mobile going through, gets popped. I hear the grenade sizzling. That might just be a smoke. Got a Primo in the corner. Oh, right into the face. And they're trying to make it through. Your problem is they're missing the MG that's in the open. They are missing quite a few things. There we go. Didn't miss it now. Can we helicopter cam? Oh boy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Simply just the corner there. And farms them all. Doesn't see the man yet. We'll see Sunny in a second. Nearly a TK there. I like it. Very, very bold. Oh. Boom. Explosion. Was that close? Was that something? That felt very close. That felt like it. Yeah, that tank ate that just now, that precision strike. Who's in there? It's hard to read. Lakatos, maximum, and more like. Warlike? Warlike, but written in Czech. Wolny Skavi, sorry. Sorry there, War. With a tank fight on the side there, the fact that they have red zone garrisons everywhere is the worrying thing at this point. Okay, so gotta clear all the shit here. The two just waddling forwards. Moment for me to drink something for a moment. Oh, because my nose is also clogged. Oh. God damn it. Alright, time to go somewhere else and look at something so I can take a sip at. Finally. Ah. Sit. Can you just stop dying? Just trying to find a nice little angle for something fun. There we go. Good. Very well done. Simply amazing. Alright, what do I have here? Because I was slightly defocused there. Nick Rock in the backlander behind the AT gun. Infantry going the backline. They still have not found the garrison here, which should get done by Valkyria. At the moment, still trying to really crash in here. I just would like to see a big push either north or south of the Carentan to just go for it. Instead of the whole, like we're gonna clear the inner city out, that's gonna take too long for them. If they had the shooters, then yes, sure, but I need a Zerg rush. I need a Zerg rush with 2 tanks, flop in there. Something along those lines would be lovely. Some of those things would be great to have. There we go. Use cinematic shots for once in a while. We got Sandiari also cinematic shots, very nice. And we go up in the far north here. Yep. Whee! Man, it's lagging it. Alright. It's a troubling time for Valkyria. 49 minutes left, which means 47 minutes to start capping next point here for them. While not losing their own. That might be a detonate, might be a detonate. Ah, lucky noodle. No, there was a detonate. Okay, I was curious. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna stay here. Zinix is about to get surprised again. And do we get a whoopee? No, Zinix gets a whoopee. Literally. Lots of pain. Oh, and jump to end. Bonk. And gets removed. Alrighty. What else do we have in the adventure chest? Another garrison up in the BFTB with beautiful garrisons here in the red, over and over and over. Also, they cleared out here. The inner city part in the city is clear here. Look at that. Gorgeous. Lovely. Red Zone's garrison in the south is still a thing. They were able to get one up on Blacktot and here. That can spiral down quickly into madness, you know. If BFTB is able to spawn in here with a lot of people, OPs flop. Have people in the area, flood pumping station, and then while you're still fighting a pumping station, they can already be on Blacktot. It's not very healthy, you know? Also, their backline with their tanks is getting harassed here more and more. Yep. This is gonna be very painful in the moment, isn't it? Lionheart there in the building. Yeah, gets one man. Oh, so it's Nick. Yeah, second man. One man in tank left. One man in tank left. And Satchel on the tank. And that's how you take down a heavy. And that's why the age of the heavy tanks is just not doable at the moment. At least not if you commit to it. Well, I say that if they just had kept, you know, something up here and they didn't have an enemy garrison here and all the other bad things that are happening right now, they would be very happy. Oh! Makes fun. Wait, we have an old rule. Did I miss it already? Yeah, I need to see what the satchel did. There we go. Good. I have the old rule, if I see somebody put a satchel somewhere, I will watch the satchel. And I just forgot about that for a second. Potential tank fight breaking out in a moment. As laggy tank and other lag. Good God, the tanks on both. Okay. I need to check the ping later. This is. Well, I mean, it was only like half a minute to get from, you know, this dirt mound to here, you know, that... Fucking hell. I can see why the people in the tanks are not gonna be on the A game tonight. Good God, that's horrible. Brudi muss los. That being said, at the moment, Brudi muss not los. Brudi has lots of people in the backline here, and pumping station is under heavy threats of danger. Gets removed, yeah. And that might be a quick game here in a moment, as Valkyria has not cleared out this line. Also, hello there. Patronas, man jumped for a roof. I see. One garrison at the front line, nothing up there in the north. The one on pumping station has been removed. That's fair, that was recently. I wonder if you could just push. I was gonna say, if you could just put some people on top of here and just, you know, auto block any capture progress. But until we just blast this, yeah. Imagine if we didn't play with artillery, we could just say, okay, we're not gonna lose the second point because we have like 10 people up here hiding. When do we have more than 10 people here? Very lucky tank is making its way here. Ooh, lovely. That looks like an enemy drop that will spawn people in. Did they remove it? It seems like they removed it instantly. Very nice. Good timing there from the tank. And from the window, mine will be with the rocket there. Come on, second time for the rocket. It hit one of the two tanks that are inside of each other. Lovely. Alright, alright. That garrison is still a thing. They're just standing on the heavy tank. Pfft. Oh, they're not even helping, Stefan. Come on. Shoot the guy off. This can't be a thing. Come on. Oh. Man made it into a bush line. Good God. Okay, and that is that part. Worrying though, because they're still in Blacktot. And their tanks are still in danger because of all the anti-tanks they're hiding here. Very nice job there from Habi Baba. Very nice clear out. If they just found one of those OPs or one of those garrisons that are next to their garrisons. Tattoo the only one left. Valkyria now hammering down on these people. Just not in firing or shooting them. think Zandiari is here. That being said, he's watching the wrong side. And goodbye, Zandiari. Wow! Okay, that could have been very sad there in a moment. And there we go, finally save from Lubos there, thank you very kindly. Still. Surely they're gonna see that red. Can I just go there for a second again? Surely they're gonna see the red zone garrison up there. Surely. Where is it? Is it in a special hidden place? No, it's not. Okay. 2 potential satchel users, yes. Oh, don't tell me they're on the look. Oh no. Are they on long range? No. Just slowly moonwalking backwards, but they did get the garrison. That's nice. All right. I remember they have a spotter right now, and they. Oh, boys. Good. You're not gonna. Oh no. Just. Yeah. Are you not... What? Well, it's too late anyways. Second satchel. Oh gee, what is this little box here? Bye. And that's another... I need to drink something. That's another heavy tank gone. Red Zone Garrison still good here. All in all, Valkyria still has it going on here. They have a red zone garrison of their own. They have something in the front line has calmed down. And they took care of this shit. That's good. This is still a painful situation, but, you know, maybe they will learn and react to this. But at least they have, you know, the threat up here is gone. That being said, I see they just built a garrison and have enemy heavy tankers closing in on it. Not the best time to make a garrison there. Yeah. 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 And that is by the book. Very nice move there. Confetti. Human confetti. Where it goes over and this goes down from the ranger there. Very nice. Actually goes off. Remove some people, but too late. The area has fallen more and more. Tanks to close by. Is that 2 dots or is that the... Yeah, 2 dots. Also should probably go back to the camera. There we go. It's a troubling one, isn't it? Where is that tank? Heavily damaged, but no anti-tankers. Yeah, that's gonna stay a moment. They're gonna get more and more ground here. They're gonna make it into pumping station here. Also, still nobody committed to clearing out Valkyria's enemies here. Nobody committed to taking any of these people down the whole... It's near a full sector of enemies. Well, half a sector. Valkyria needs to do some cleanup here. It's not a lot of blue dots here on the map. Is something missing? No, 99 people. That's enough. That is enough indeed. Lots of tanks. Valkyria really committing with their tanks here again tonight. Problem is, at the moment their tanks are in a phasing hell. Ah. Alright, where is a front that I can watch? Maybe some red zone shenanigans would be fun. Problem is, of course, they're gonna be a bit slow here, but I can already see somebody following this man. No. Oh. Yeah, saw him. Long range from Panda there. Yeah. Oh, gorgeous. Open road. Yeah, injury. Behind the Litfaßsäule. What is that in English? Should probably heal at this point. Yeah, smart, smart, smart. Good man. That is some good accuracy, though, I have to say, from Panda there. Yeah, knocks off and goes sideways. Is that anyway close? It's gonna take some time, and we're gonna come back from this. We're not gonna watch him now walk for another 2 minutes into that direction. But people are in the backline, but it's not yet so dangerous that, you know, BFTB has to worry much about this. Now this, on the other hand, is cheeky. Red Dwarf all the way back there at customs. Promise there's still a garrison there and he's gonna get instantly spotted. I hope he's gonna build... Oh, it's such a dangerous little setup. A half-track would work here. Half-track would actually work here beautifully in the back because nobody's gonna see it. They could just spawn out the whole enemy army and just cross over the canal. Heck, they could even jump through the water into the canal crossing area. That would work, but... Don't think the man is gonna be able to get an OP or a garrison or anything else done. Well, OP at the moment. Goes over the very, very cursed area for Valkyria. We have Legends of Valkyria over this little spot of the map. That's fine, should be alive, that's not a worrying thing. Will he remove the garrison that has haunted him throughout the game? He's gonna run into a... he's gonna run into an ambush by Nif. Nif can hear it now. Oh, Nif can't. Yeah, Nif will hear it now. Oh, and now all the... now he spawns all the way away again. What misery. What freaking misery. Can they handle more? Speaking of, there's more. Oh. I heard that. Ricochet. A tank fight. A succulent tank fight. Oh, God. Snarby on the left there. Scope the right, and Scope gets it. Great grenade, but too late. Nice shelling there off that tank. That was the removal. Valkyria also struggling now in the north here. They have cleared out this area. They're also clearing out this area more and more. That being said, one of the enemies made its way again into the back lines and will bring some troubles to them. If they at least are able to take this down, that's going to be a huge boost for them overall. Because these guys are trying to go forward, but even if they get like 50 people, great! It would be the enemy team, however, but they're not going to do anything here because they're not going to gain ground. They're just in here at the moment, trying to break the front while their backline is falling more and more. I mean, for them, they are trying to push the front line further to the east, to the canal crossing. That's fine. They're doing their job. But it means everything behind them is falling more and more to the enemy. If Sandiari getting injured, he might bring some news in there, but it's not. That is a man next to a tank. That is a man that put a sizzling sizzle box on the tank, I think, maybe. Yep. Presumably. Gee, why does it smell like death? In here. It's not even finding this man. What is going on here? And gets roofed by MRC. What was that sound? Was that an FG or Sturmgewehr? What was that? That sounded weird. Sturmgewehr. Okay. Might have been just the echo. Alright, at the moment we can say one thing. It's tough being Valkyrie here tonight. For they are trying to hold on against the northeastern units. The southeast is also breaking in. And the red zone garrison that has been there for like 30 minutes is still going on. While they lost their garrisons. This is painful for them. To be fair, it is a wide open, well, wide open, it's not a wide open area, it's a locked in area with city stuff, but still, it's well, for them to have some form of happiness for Mike and the others. Come on, get that garrison, boys, come on. Very nice. But you can't just, you know, bet on luck the whole time. Come on. Oh, I didn't see them. Oh, no. And now... Oh, position strike. And now nobody's gonna handle that again. Over there. Ooh, explosion. Target tank down. Second bomb hit him. Alright. Pumping station is also getting now fought more closely. Infantry has made its way. Pumping station now flaring up here. So I'm getting a very nice little spot here. OP gone and... Revenge. Very good. Sandiari needs to look a bit more to the left. There we go. Good man. Come on, and pop out in the open. Misses far too many times and pays the price. Gets moved by Serbian there. Ugh. Also, look at the north. So many red dots already in position. Sunny coming from the right. Yeah, down the canal now, north and south of it now. This is getting more and more crunchy for Valkyria. They could at least come out of this with a nice 2-3. That's not too bad, you know. That's not a 3-2, but it's still that's 2 points, you know. That's something. Every hard cap counts. Rocket mortar. The problem is right now they're getting shot from this angle. So this area is not safe. They're getting shot from that angle. That area is not safe. And I think they're also getting sniped slightly from this direction. So right now this crossing area is just pain for them. Oh, hi there, plane. But I get something I haven't had in ages, which is a fight over pumping station. I get pumping station all the time, don't get me wrong, but I never have a fight over it. That's a nice little change. And one day maybe we'll get even a Smolensk match. Oh, what lovely, lovely match that would be. Oh. What lovely, lovely match that would be. Yeah, Grum, the others are trying to hold out here. How is the situation overall? Can we just have a little peek here? Recon tank in the backline for some reason. Also, F-Scope getting sandwiched more and more. It's just a really condensed defense line here at this point. Oh, and the clearance group is trying to clear it out, but they're not able to get the OP. Can somebody please, for the love of God, finally check C6? This is insane that it has taken so long. I know they have limited people, but good God. They keep sending like 2-3 people there, and then 3 people get removed over time, and then they repeat it. Come on, accept your path to happiness, Valkyria. Just clear out your backline finally. You can do it, I believe in you. A little zoom out. At the moment, it looks nothing too worrying here. Pumping stations are going to fall anytime soon. I say that knowing that just these three people that could do some damage already. Oh. Again, death from the sides here. Yep. And not even that. Down the line again. Too many other sources that they can get shot from. Too many sides and areas and things like that where they are getting shot from. But there's still lots of area left here. Pumping station and Blackdot are the 2 points that the enemy needs to take here tonight. Doesn't need to, but you know, it's all good point-wise. Alright, something's coming down here. And now I'm going up. They're still not taking that thing down. This is not being... I will shut about this, but let's be fair. That they are not able to at some point just have a light tank roll by and say, oh, what is that? You know? Like, just for proximity alone, they could clear out shit here at this point. Oh my god, yes! Blink, blink, blink. They are committing a recon plane now to this. They're finally gonna go into this little corner here. The usual corner where shit is. This is still buffering, but the Valkyrie is not going into this. The usual spot. The hidden little back door. Because you need to go from the roads, you go into this little corner, then go through here, and then the back. It's not like it's a really hard to defend or, you know, a hard to attack point. Get over there. Bonk. Done. But it's just the lack of people that are doing it here. Like it's a one-on-one, and then, you know, the attacker, the winner of that match is gonna carry on. Alright, good little boss. But now it's gonna take time. In the meantime, you know, that person's gonna respawn and nothing was gained, because then they're gonna do the same thing over and over and over and over. And that's the thing that's driving me slightly insane. Ah, guys. Now they're under fire. Yeah, in their very, very magical little bus of dreams and hopes. That can't leave the area. If I hadn't been on a Zerber that was being DDoS, I would say, is this Zerber getting DDoS? No, it's just so... God, oh boy, okay. Why are you not going into the spots? Why? Why are people not going into the usual spots where you even had everything highlight up? Why is it just always one guy going into the whole sector? Anyways, like, I can't stay here the whole time on a single guy in your area. Wait, what? That's trying to find, you know, the source why the enemy keeps appearing in the back line. Let's with pumping station at the moment, because that is a much more interesting little area, isn't it? We have multiple MGs now at this point, but the area is also getting artillery, so those MGs are gonna have some trouble here in a moment. We have a medic as well in the north, in the top now. Indeed! I don't know what they're saying. But don't you worry, I will translate what they said. Fire, 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 fire. Beautiful language. Ah. I mean, they're doing good, but they're not expanding really, are they? They're not taking any ground. So the enemy is just gonna respawn here in a moment. And gain ground again. Fakir is trying that, or Faker. Problem is, if it's just always one guy, and then the one guy gets shot, and then nobody else can do it. Good. Lovely rocket. Remove the OP. Got splash, but remove the OP. Good man. Good. Man bought his whole team a massive area of ground now. Question is if they're gonna make... Ooh, yeah, they're moving good. Because the big thing is, again, they need to get Canal Crossing. You know? Canal Crossing, that's the area you need to go into. Oh boy. And the fact that this garrison is still standing is just... Well, Tyrio, I love you, you know that, but that none of your guys is going into the usual spot is... It would be the same as saying, okay, well, I wonder where the enemy garrison is on the G column up there in the north. Probably somewhere over there, never going to this corner. Like, you know that it's the usual spot. Why don't you do... Just let anybody spawn, just yeet a rocket into this. Come on, just anything. Anyways, we're going down there. Feifei. Peeking, not sure. Oh, yeah, under fire now. Got hit by Rotsaug there. Grenades out, dangerous. Grenades out, very dangerous. And, ooh, can get the jump maybe on Funger. On Ranger. Funger. Grenade over, rolls in, and goodbye, Feifei. Has been bombarded, or remains Dynix, make their way forward. If they could at least break through. The thing is, if they just break through here, they can just all go the way to Canal Crossing. There's nothing up here, there's nothing. And we are in the last 20 minutes. Normally, the last 20 minutes are the time when both sides are committing more and more and more to their overall next goal. And Yenzu crossing over stings. Oop. Now a section in this area here. Oh, what a dream that would be. Enemy able to jump. Survived, lucky. Can't say good, but lucky, okay. And it's gonna get shot by Rotsaug now. Jumps over. Pop! There we go. Oh. Yenzu smelling the garrison, seeing the garrison, hearing the garrison, slightly feeling the garrison. And Desert Fox not stopping him. There we go, Desert Fox gets stopped. Domino still lying in wait there if anybody comes over. I mean, Yenzu could just put a satchel on the wall at this point. That would already reach that garrison. Yeah, satchel would be great right now. Satchel would be really helpful right now, buddy. There we go. And that removed everybody, including him, but also removed everybody from the enemy and the garrison. Very nice play there, good man. 18 minutes left, 18 minutes, and right now it's a big J attack shape here. This is... Okay. Let's speak some hard but true words. Valkyria is not gonna win this. I say this. Yes, it's 17 minutes left, but they're not gonna win this, you know, 3-2, 4-1 or 5-0. No. Unless they have some surprise, you know, like this man is not being noticed that the OP is gone and he builds a garrison here and we get suddenly, you know, 40 people spawning. Then maybe. but this is still holding on. Are they gonna hold on to pumping station? Are they gonna go out of this with a lovely 2-3 or with a 1-4 or with the shameful 0-5? Because that makes a big difference in the ECL. This enemy avoids the roads that are being watched. On the side there, yeah, the whole front, yeah, the J is becoming more of a free more and more. Grenades out. MG support fire, that's a tank. Yeah. Oh look, a tank that's driving normal without lag. What the heck is going on? Ah, now he's having trouble, okay. Come on tank, it's morphing time. It's morphing time, yay! Defenders are struggling on pumping station to stay alive. With enemies coming from the north and the east and the south at the moment. I hear a bombing run. I don't see the. I see the bombing run from the northeast to the northwest. Goes over. Should not do too much damage there. Altanox, you are toast. Goes over. There's nothing there. Not even a garrison. Nothing. This is fine. But it also was a big old. What's it called? Vorhang. Curtain, that's the way, yes. That's the words. Big old curtain here, enemies went in and are now flooding pumping station more and more. And more. Should be easy to clear out with tanks here at the ready, right on the hard cap. And with infantry respawning close by. But that is a worrying sight. Artillery also hammering down at the moment. Tanks are being repaired. Precision strike right on the golden boys and they're not moving at all. Cool. What people in chat? What? Did you think the two heavily damaged tanks having an explosion of a 500 kilo bomb in between them would damage them? Nah, no. Because the impact, you might be confused, because the bomb drilled into the ground clearly a few dozen meters and then exploded underground. So of course the damage was neglected completely. Or something like that. Something like that, presumably. Something like that. Maybe some angel on the cloud sat there and said, you know what? Let's be nice to Valkyria. Like we are nice to Serbian right now. That's an MG player. Get the MG player. Good man. Gets the OP, very nice. Corner to hide potentially. Or get splashed by artillery, also Wordle. Wordle. But the point is being attacked more and more. Still in the north, but mostly now in the southeast and the east. With only so many defenders as well. Well, it's getting artillery a lot. We have two tanks, even though both tanks are heavily damaged. The threes become a bit of a weird shape now, but there is also a red zone garrison on Blacktot again. Oh boy. Valkyria is trying to hold on there in their last, sorry, in the second territory here. But it's becoming a problem more and more. I think they might lose the heavy here in a moment as well. Enemy's already aiming for their garrison here, which is nice. Whoopee. Yep, nobody. Yeah. And we can go through. Straving run saves the garrison potentially. Just one man in a tank. Yes, speaking about that. Oh, one man in a tank. Turning the turret around, good. Get into that fucking tank, yes. Ricochet, lovely. Explosion roof some people, good. What an angle. What a... Another tank crew is repairing. I mean, what a camera angle. You can say what you want, people, but what a camera angle. Huh? Huh? That was gorgeous. Maybe a bit more back even, but that was gorgeous. And the wreck is gone. That being said, with all that hilarity happening, they lost their tank here. They lost the other tank as well. No, the other tank is still in the hard cap. But will get removed as well in a moment. One more people coming from the north. Rockets overshooting here. Another tank closing in. That's a Tiger. That Tiger's not gonna get bamboozled as did the Panzer IV. Unlike the Panzer IV. Is that an arm? It's an arm. From tanks are moving. Turret hit! Sorry, turret hit from Raptor there, long range, very nice. Another one ricochet off the very nice rockets there from medium range from Raptor. Then again, it's Raptor, big name of olden times and Hell It Loose. So many perfect hits onto a tank from medium range alone, long... Well, medium range. One more maybe, for me. For little Altberg. Ah, that was an extreme overshot. That feels like he was aiming for... He was ignoring that heavy tank because he saw all the people in here. And so he tried to splash them, which didn't work. And Precision Strike removes the Tiger. That's still not enough. They are about to lose. Pumping station. There we go. Pumping station goes down. 9 minutes left. The question is now, is it gonna be a 0-5 or a 1-4? Of course, in the name of Valkyrie, we hope for a 1-4 here. But Black Tot is the last point. With the enemy hard cap. With the enemy garrison being right on the border in the north here, this is not foreboding well. Garrison right there. Counter rockets, sure. Skilesian code trying here, advancing. Good man, massive spawn wave up in the north. That should get communicated here. Yeah, tank is going. Tank might get surprised by the amount of enemies. Nah, should be good as long as he survives. Well, he's surviving. Arifia there, clearly. But Glitchy Tank is making its way here. The garrison is finally gonna get removed. There we go, good. Yes, going through the big moment of this very Glitchy Tank. Ninyonic, Persoxic, and Lawmaster. Oh, they don't do any cool things. Nah, they're there and they're trying to clear it out, but their shells aren't connecting with the world anymore. This is feeling slightly silly. Ricochet. There we go, and now they're getting hit from the front. Turret still facing the wrong direction here, and goodbye tank. Yep. Out in the open, facing the back line there, glitching forward. But at least, okay, 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left to start capping the last point for BFTB here. That freaking flare. Valkyria holding on to Black Dot. A 1-4 is still better than a 0-5. Still better. Still better. These tanks are glitching forward. Let me check another moment on the map here for a moment. What a line of just units. Yeah, they hunker down. I mean, makes sense. It's not like they're gonna come... There's some brave noodles in the backline. Unbelievable. There's some brave noodles. Panky. Ah, we don't know the other name. And Cynics. Ah, but they're not gonna do anything amazing. I'm sorry. If you did something amazing in the last few minutes, then sorry about that. But we're gonna stay here on the last point and see as BFTB is pouring into this area here more and more. Big smoke coverage is being made. Don't know for whom, because there's no infantry for BFTB. Yeah, they have vision that enemies are here. And right now, this might be too much for BFTB to tackle here as a hurdle. Valkyria all condensed into one corner. That is gonna be painful to deal with. That ricochet rocket snipes being made again. Lovely. Didn't connect, but you know, in theory, good job. Streaming runs here, sure, why not? Yeah, let's go to Aralan. One person missing. Ouch! Chassis goes forward. Goes low. Goes in. Goes first person. Nah. Doesn't have a good fitting weapon. And gets splattered into 1,000 little tiny bits. Delicious. Yeah, at the moment I don't think BFTB is really going in here with a focus of, hey, we gotta get the last point. Well, they're, you know, slowly making their way here, but they're not coming to really pushing with all they have. They're right now the fat cat after a big meal. They have already taken the 4th point. Now they're, by the way, GG. It's automatically a win because it takes, you know, 4 minutes to capture 2 points back. In theory, you know. But they're, you know, they are me after a big, lovely Asian buffet. Oh, lovely. More Kung Pao. Yum, 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 yum. Albert, you wanna go for the last hard cap? Nah, mate. Nah. Nah, that's too much, I had the baked banana and everything as well, you know, I even had the dessert. I can't do another hard cap here, that's just too much. That's just too much. What a beautiful little tank. And I think this also shows a bit of the situation for the match here tonight. With these happy little toasters that are glitching around. Bombing run. Ah, you're mean. Cutting through there. Yeah, but they're just doing for some extra points there. That's fine. I will already say that I hope you had some fun. That has been the match of Valkyria against BFTB. I need to after this like take a little break because it has been a long day of streaming, editing, and then more other shenanigans, and then also streaming. Yeah. But all in all, you know, was a fun one. Was nice to have a look at Division 3 again. We had some great moments with Valkyria here. Some fun moments as well. Did they win? No, they didn't. Did we still have some funny moments and that one amazing cinematic angle shot? Yes, we had. Oh, is the tank empty? Yeah, the tank is... Oh, no, it's not empty. God, they're getting worse by the moment here. Oh, Boeing run. Now it's gonna change. Nah, it's over, mate. But yeah, I hope you had some fun. Update 19, I have not had the time yet to actually play it. I know, crazy. So I don't know how the SPAs are in their... I can't say final version, but you know, in their release version. I did see some things. We're gonna see how stuff works. Yeah. But that's it from Had It Loose for this year, content-wise. Now, update 20. We don't know when that's gonna be. We don't know what's gonna be in the next update or in 2026. I will assume that maybe Mortars 2026, since Vietnam comes next year out. That one should have mortars, presumably, right? Potentially a way of converting those into regular Had It Loose could be done. Oh well. I still don't like the overall idea of recon and SPA artillery squads having recon flares. I'm still made a video at some point. I'm still a bit a defender of the idea of, hey, recon can now be recon again, you know, stealthy infiltrators. So take those recon flares away, give it to the artillery squad, sure, and give recon players something else fun to have fun with. Something stealthy maybe, you know, because they are the guy that is meant to get information and be stealthy. And take out important targets. But that has been the match, people. That certainly has been the match.